No, yeah, no.
This is a podcast about romance novels and not movies. You know why we're here. We're talking about love and books and love, love.
And boobies.
And movies.
Wow. Thank God this is not like a singing podcast.
Yeah, okay. Hey guys, this is the Books on Toast podcast. We're talking about romance novels
Yay.
today. This is Kaneez. She's a love guru for the day. Love guru Kaneez, yay!
Yay, Kaneez.
Yes,
GT
this is
Ro,
Anuya
GT
with new hair Nanuya, yay! And I'm old Sharon. Okay, guys. Yeah.
Literally. When do I stop doing
It's
this?
true. Stop it. Okay. Thank you, Kaneez, for joining us for this amazing podcast. We're going to be talking about
GT Ro, mere beta,
प्यार, इश्क और
betis.
मोहब्बत in किताबी.
I'm very excited because
Thank you for your blessings.
I feel like books are only meant to teach you about love at the end of the day.
Yeah.
For men, for women, for one another, for
True
also
that.
porn. And porn. Porn and books teach us about love
Yes.
for one another.
So, Kaneez, the first question we ask everybody who comes to this
Yeah.
podcast is the same. It's, are you saying no? It's, what are you reading right now, Kaneez?
I'm so happy you guys asked that question because I've been dying to share this. I'm currently reading Beginners for Hindi. Not for, just Beginners Hindi.
Hindi for beginners?
No,
It's-
beginners
it says
Hindi.
Beginners Hindi.
Okay.
So like abhi mein chapter.
Who's the author?
The author is
Munshi Premchand.
yeah, and I'm on chapter 4 currently, where I'm learning about translate from tum and aap commands into questions.
Why don't you give us an example?
Yes. You.
हाँ जी, of course. तो आप तो don't drink alcohol in my house. आप शराब मत पियो मेरे घर में.
Hindi is beginning for
Yeah,
Kaneez.
very
It's
good,
Well
very
done,
good,
well
Kaneez.
done,
Thank you.
well done. So
Oh, I'm also sorry. I'm also
Yeah.
reading though legitly.
legitly.
Wow, that's not a
okay.
word. But I'm reading the illicit happiness.
Oh
of other
wow.
people.
By
Yeah.
Manu Joseph,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
What is it about?
It's about a teenager who commits suicide and just what his family goes
Yeah.
through after. It's a little dark. Moving on. You know what? Let's get back to love.
Yeah.
Do you like reading books on love, or have you read?
I like the first books I ever read were about like love stories.
Yeah.
So like that's just and I, you know, it's not even just in books. I know we're discussing books, but even in like movies and TV programs, like the only thing I care about is a love story. Like, will they get together in the end? Like even if it's like a thriller
Yeah.
or a horror, like whichever other genre it is, all I really care about is a love story.
So how did you get introduced to the genre of love?
Romance. I in my library at school. I was brought up in South Africa, and in my that's actually that's not relevant. But anyway, but we used to. I used to read Judy Blume books,
Ah, yeah.
and I absolutely love Judy Blume, like Deanie and Tiger Eyes and Summer Sisters. And again, I was just so like captivated by the love stories in these books. Like these like 15-year-old girls would like have these summer flings and
Yeah, yeah.
you know like.
Yeah.
Had these boy troubles, and that's what I just wanted to get to in the stories.
Okay.
You know, they adapted a Judy Blume novel to a Bollywood movie.
Called
Which
what?
one?
Yeah, it was called Judy Number One.
Oh, that's not true.
Wow! Please, can you prepare me for the bad jokes? I didn't realize.
No,
We
in
were-
real life you will never be prepared for bad jokes. So
Damn
we're
it.
not also on
It's
this podcast, which is
extreme.
extremely real.
Extremely spontaneous people about
Just-
love. Love
Yes.
is spontaneous, guys, right?
So the earliest books I read,
Sex is spontaneous, right?
I mean, if it's a quick any, earliest books that I read
Sorry.
in romance were I think Nancy Drew. I think a lot of girls picked up Nancy Drew because of the Nancy Ned romance, and बचपन में we were like, इसमें kissing है, so that made it
I never-
exciting for us.
I'm-
And the Bess and George
Yeah,
love scenes.
and Bess constantly fell in love with. There was always a new boy in each book, and
She was the promiscuous
wow.
one.
Yeah.
So it was BFFs.
I didn't read Nancy Drew, to be honest. I
Oh,
just
okay.
yeah, that's something that I just kind of bypassed that.
I think
I thought it
read-
was like I thought they were like
Mystery.
mystery
It was
novels.
a mystery romance, but the background was about two BFFs, and they would go
Three
around.
BFFs.
Who was the third one?
George is a girl.
Oh, George.
They're.
Sorry, I thought
So
it
it's
was
Nancy Drew who is
lesbian
the
romance.
no. It's Nancy Drew, who is the crime solver.
Yes.
And her two best friends are Bess and George. And they weren't in every book, but they were in most books. And George was the tomboyish one, because all Georges are tomboyish in books that you read growing up.
Yes.
Even
Yeah.
Secret Seven and Famous Five
Yeah.
had George, and
they
they were
both-
girls
and tomboyish.
All tomboys, yeah. So anyway,
interesting.
I don't know why that was a thing back then.
Unisex name, right? Like unisex
Yeah,
name and
no,
hence
no,
tomboy.
and they were always like Georgia or Georgina.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Georgia.
it was
Georgia.
George, yeah. So anyway, so Nancy had this long-time boyfriend Ned Nickerson, and they had a very tumultuous on-again, off-again relationship.
How old was Nancy Drew, by the way?
She's 18.
17, 18.
Oh, in the
Oh,
novel
so she was 17
She's
and then
18. No. She's 18 in the case files, and Hardy Boys Frank is 18 and Joe is 17. And then there are super mysteries. So there are Frank, Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew super mysteries where Frank and Nancy get together and Bess and George get together. And then there is Nancy Drew University where Nancy and Ned break up, and then Nancy has the whole playing field.
Just because you've explained this, I want to read the books now.
Right?
in school actually, and we weren't allowed to read Sweet Valley High and Sweet Valley University because ideals and not Mills and Boons either. So Mills and Boons was too radical for our class.
It was a little much.
Yeah.
My opinion.
But why?
Sweet Valley High, why?
Just our convent didn't encourage love because I was in an all-girls school and they wouldn't let us read things that would, infect our brains and make us think
rightfully
about
so.
relationships. But
Little
strange,
girls are becoming whores.
yes, it's exactly
Why
that.
are they becoming horse? But
Horse. They're becoming horse.
Horse.
So what happened in your school?
So Sweet Valley High was not allowed, and we had to smuggle it in class.
Nice.
And I remember in the 9th
Good
grade,
old-fashioned way of reading books.
we had to smuggle it in, and we had to cover it with brown paper so that you couldn't see what the cover was like. Yeah, it would.
It's like buying period, like buying pads.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No black plastic, but brown covers. So it masquerades as other literature, right?
Yeah.
It was literature for us. But so I remember in the 9th grade there was this one confiscation round that our principal was doing, and she went inside the class and she took 17. She confiscated 17 Sweet Valley High.
Oh, what an awesome
And it's-
collection.
And it's heartbreaking because they all belong to one girl, and she was
Oh.
completely Anureet. She was my dear friend in school.
Sorry, Anuri.
Yeah.
So then,
Yeah.
what is your sister's name? What is your sister's name?
Sister Olivia. Yeah.
Sister Olivia.
Yeah.
You had that ready. You suck.
Yeah.
Is she alive? Is she alive?
She's not.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Rest in peace.
Yeah. But yeah, so Sweet Valley High. And we pretty much read it because it was not allowed, right?
But you know, in a way,
Yeah.
maybe because it was confiscated and it was banned, it made you guys want to read it
Of
more.
course, that's
Yeah,
the short
absolutely.
way of making sure people do
Exactly.
something is to stop them
Stop
from
it.
And
doing it.
strangely enough, I found it better than all the stuff that was in a library because it was about Victorian sex.
Yeah.
Strangely enough, that was allowed. And talking about George, right? Georgette hair
Yeah.
is something we read a lot. It's historical British
Yeah.
romance and really old school about this one girl who's a gold digger and she's always marrying up and she's not like a good girl, but there is a lot of sex in that book and that's allowed.
But Sweet Valley High wasn't. I think it's maybe also it made it like it was our age group, Sweet Valley
Yeah.
High, so it made it more acceptable to behave that maybe. I don't
I mean,
know
there
why
was
I'm
no
justifying
sex in
this.
Sweet Valley High, was there?
That's
there was
the
a lot
thing,
of
there
like
was no
making
sex.
out. Yeah. There was no sex.
It was all about high school romance,
Yeah, it was
right?
very-
And
it's
that
very
time you're like,
American,
ew, I
right?
don't want to do like a tongue, you know.
When I was very
Yeah.
very happy doing tongue in high school. Different people.
Yeah.
No. In school, even I also went to a convent school, but they didn't stop us from reading Nancy Drew.
Yeah.
I don't know if we had
Nancy
Sweet
Drew
Valley
was
High.
allowed. Sweet Valley High was not allowed.
But we,
Mills and
but
Boons
we
wasn't
all
allowed.
had library cards to libraries in our localities, which
Yeah.
had like mountains and mountains of Sweet Valleys.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
I
you
totally
know.
once wrote a book that
Really?
like kind of imitated Sweet Valley High about
What are
my
you
own
saying?
love story. I am not
Oh my
lying
God,
to you.
so cute,
I was
Denise.
12 and I wrote it in such an American way. I even like wrote, we didn't have Burger King in South Africa, but I was
Yeah.
like, she was standing at Burger King and he walked in. And it was just so American.
And her heart started beating really fast.
It was so American. Jamie, where's your t-shirt? I can't find it. Her mother called from downstairs. Like, Jamie, I didn't even know why my name was Jamie in the book.
Yeah, your name is Kaniz.
Jamie's like, Jamie's t-shirt is lying at Mom's house. Oh my God, last night.
So funny thing. Speaking about things that romance novels taught you, apart
Yes.
from pretending you're in America.
At Burger King.
So at Burger King,
At Burger King.
falling in love with Mark, who just walked in.
And I'm Jamie.
No, you're
I'm
Jamie.
I'm Jamie.
You're Jamie.
You're Jamie. Okay.
Who's the real Jamie? I don't know.
Yes, you're saying?
I was saying, Nancy Drew University taught me about
Friendship.
No, no, about gay people.
Oh.
Yeah, so Bess was in
That's
love with some
interesting.
boy, and he wouldn't reciprocate. So finally, we find out that he tells her that he's gay.
Oh, gay.
And I'm like, what is gay? But gay means happy. So why is he not loving her? He's just happy. So then I had to like
Wow,
put two
look
and
it
two
up,
together and
yeah.
be like, wait, if he can't love her, then there must be a reason. Oh, he loves boys?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, that's nonsense.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like it should be a thing. That's
And
nonsense. So I also
wow.
learned about homophobia.
How old were you?
My own homophobia. 11 or 12. So what erotica have you read?
Oh no, I don't know names.
don't know,
It's
okay.
like just online.
I mean, there's lit
should,
erotica.
I
yeah.
prefer that to like visual porn.
May
for
I
reading.
recommend a demon erotica book to you?
I would love to like see what
It's
about.
called okay, Nora Ash's Dark Mark.
Okay.
Please read Dark
Okay.
Mark by Nora Ash.
Sure.
Yes.
All right.
So it's about this entity who's a shapeshifter. So it's a man, but not a man. It could be like a wolf.
Interesting.
It could be like a dragon. It could be like a mouse. And its characters of all these animals are imbibed in its being. So it makes love to you as all those things. So you
Cool.
know, like literally. So you're
With the
drawing
power and whatever.
Yeah,
Got it,
yeah.
got it.
So it's
Check
quite
it out.
interesting. You should
Check it out, guys.
Yeah.
I've read Anais Nin.
Oh yeah.
that?
Yeah,
That is
she's-
serious
That
erotica.
is literature.
Oh.
That's a
proper-
actual lit erotica.
That's lit porn.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
just beautifully written and like the stories
Ah.
are interesting and I mean it makes you sort of want to wish that you were in them, you know, like
wanna
having
read
all
that.
these like sexual adventures all over Europe or wherever the fuck she was. But beautiful, beautiful. Also, Madame Bovary has a lot of sex.
Okay.
Yeah, Madame Bovary was actually made into a Bollywood movie, no joke, called Maya
Madam.
Mirza.
Oh, which one?
Maya Mirza.
Oh,
Madam
wow.
Ovary. Madam
Madame
Ovary.
Bovary.
Madam Ovary.
Sorry, I forgot.
That's
my
it's a
train of
classic. It's a classic by I don't know how to say Flaubert, Gustave
Flaubert, Gustave.
Yeah. And
Okay.
he's actually one of the best. Like he's a known writer.
I really
like he
wanna
was. He's
check this
he's
out.
someone who used to wait hours just to get the right word for his. Yeah, it's the Le Mot Juste. I think मेरा French बहुत फौकल है.
नहीं बहुत अच्छा है।
लेकिन Le Mot just
Lamont just
Le Mot just.
You must have
So
a swig
it's
of
a-
wine at
that's
Le Mont
literally-
Just.
are we playing
And
drinking
it's about
games now?
how she was one of those women for whom one man wasn't enough, and but she was in a time where she wasn't allowed to be that way.
See,
so
you
yeah,
read
so
these
it's
kind of
lovely.
books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
you
about
should read
50
it.
Shades of Grey?
Of course, yeah.
Same. Speaking of literature,
I mean, I know that's literature.
Uh,
but I genuinely couldn't read past the first page.
Yeah. I've read all three.
I genuinely couldn't go past the
I
first
read the
page.
first one and I was just like, I don't care enough to bother.
I know I shouldn't care. It wasn't about the
Yeah.
obviously the words, but
Or the story.
but it was really bad. I was like, I really can't do this.
No,
There's a lot of sex. Random kinky
Dude,
sex masquerading
Please,
as S&M,
one
which it
second.
wasn't.
She's coughing at it. How many times have you read 50 Shades of Grey?
Quite some.
That's right. You know, every time we mispronounce a French word or lie, we drink.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, she lied. She's
actually-
read it twice, all three books.
Actually,
two
more than
times.
twice.
100 Shades of Grey. she's
Sharon,
read.
don't try to act too cool.
Actually, 150 shades of darker grey. Because it's three of them.
Yeah, so 150 times 2. It's like 300 shades.
Yeah, oh my god.
We know
So
math.
this
Well done.
really kinky website called 8novels.net.
Oh.
8novels.net. It's got 8 bad erotica novels
Cool.
that I've read all.
I mean, it's not a bad erotica novel, 50 Shades, right?
It's a
Like,
bad book.
There's
It's
no,
a terrible book.
I didn't understand why
I
it
love-
became a bestseller. Like, that is what irritates me.
My mom's reading it, guys, by the way. My
Wow.
mom, yeah, it was next to her bed. I was like, well done, mom.
Has she seen the movies?
No.
But I feel like 50 Shades was a direct response to Twilight, and I know that she also
Fan
started
fiction.
writing. Yeah, so Twilight was one of those books which
Those books were great.
yeah, but they teased
Seriously,
and teased.
guys,
They
really?
teased and teased and teased and
Yeah.
took you to the brink and never told you about what actually happened between Bella and Edward.
Edward at the
So
end.
50 Shades of Grey was like benchot mein batayega sex kya hua.
Ah, I should read it in
It was
that
actually,
succession.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it was real story. E.L. James actually
Yeah.
wrote it as fan fiction. The characters were not called Christian Grey and Anastasia Steele. They were actually called Bella and Edward. And then
Yeah.
when the book became
Really?
popular is when her publisher told her, okay, now please put real names.
Yeah.
But the actual first 50 Shades of Grey was
Was
a direct fan fiction.
Twilight fan fiction.
It was
Oh
Twilight
my
fan
god!
fiction.
But can I say now, since she's confessed, I've read Twilight twice.
I read Twilight twice.
Hey guys, don't listen my 50 Shades out.
Listen, I
Well,
love
now I'm
Edward
going
Cullen,
to. Man, I love
Why?
him. Such a
He's
hot
everything a man
character.
should be.
Yes.
I read 50 Shades of Grey over and over again because I thought I could write better than this. And I'm like, इसमें है क्या? Like, why are people getting turned on by
Eliza,
this shit?
you were having
And
fun.
I'm like, okay, maybe I should drink more.
Rob Patterson, if you're watching this podcast, because obviously
You are.
you are. We thought you were great in the movies.
Yes. And I saw him in Central Park.
What? When?
Yeah, he was shooting Remember Me in Central Park. This was in 2009. Yeah.
Did he remember you?
And I was. He'll tell us after he watches this.
Rob, in the comments, say, I remember your New Year. Great, thanks.
So he was shooting and I saw him. And it was really. I was so happy at that
Yeah.
point because that was when Twilight addiction was at its peak, like 2009.
You know, but this is an interesting idea. Not idea, but like I've fallen in love with actors because I'm in love with the characters.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
This has happened to me
Like-
in books also.
Yeah. Like I
Like Meg
literally
Ryan.
fallen in love with people like characters in books.
Yeah. I was in love with Joe
Yeah.
Hardy. Love. I loved him. I wanted to have his babies. I knew he wasn't real, but I was in love with him.
I think I was in love with authors. Because I would keep
Ooh.
reading their stuff.
That's more realistic. Like you can actually be with the author at the end.
No, like Sidney Sheldon.
Yeah.
I went through a mental Sidney Sheldon phase.
So how many books has Sudeep written?
Who?
Your husband.
Oh, I'm
Sheldon.
married? Oh, shit. Oh, God. I need La la la.
Wow,
This is why you're
this
single,
cheap
huh?
boy, this cheap boy really is doing
May
it.
or may not be literally on the other side of this camera. Moving on.
Sidney Sheldon.
Sydney Sheldon, man. Bloodline, guys.
Scarred
oh
me.
my
It
God.
scarred me. I was too young and I read Bloodline. There was graphic description of a blowjob in it.
Wow.
And I'm like, why is she putting that inside? I was like, I can't read this. And I shut
How
it up
old were
right
you?
away. I was
11?
11.
11.
12. I think I
11 was a
12.
big year for a new year, guys.
I also got my period when I was 11. It
Ah,
was a big
see?
year. Yeah.
This is great. I read Sydney Sheldon.
Literally
the first book
coming
I
of
wrote
age,
was,
huh?
The first book I read was Sydney Sheldon's Come Before Tomorrow.
Come before tomorrow.
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, no.
Before tomorrow comes.
Before tomorrow.
Before tomorrow comes.
comes.
Yes.
Yeah,
If
come before.
tomorrow comes.
If tomorrow comes.
Guys, I was 10, alright? 23 years ago.
If you come tomorrow,
If you come
it's
tomorrow.
too late.
If you come today, it's too late.
You
Na, na,
picked
na.
the turn. You have no idea what you're doing.
No.
Oh my God.
But I'm enjoying it anyway. I'm enjoying
But what
it.
about comic books? Have you ever read any love comic books?
Archie comics.
Archie
Betty
comics.
Veronica, right?
Archie freaking comics. Like, that was a bit of a mind fuck for me.
Really?
I mean, like, he was in love with both, like, he was
Yeah.
playing both
Yeah,
roles.
yeah.
That was, I remember that used to thinking, like, that didn't, even though it was, like, was reading it, that didn't sit well with me for some reason.
Yeah?
It didn't, even when I was younger, I didn't think that was acceptable. That he was leading on two girls. I was
Yeah.
like, how is this working? How is he giving his heart to both and taking it away so easily from both?
Yeah.
But he never gave it to either, technically.
Yeah.
He just kept both of them dangling. He never said yes to either.
And
there
it
was
never
that-
became normal for me.
Yeah.
Even though I was reading it from a very young age.
Yeah, yeah.
That was never normalized in my head.
So, besides RG Comics, I read Jack Kirby's Young Romance a lot. So, my mom had like a bunch of these comic books, and she grew up in a farm, in a village. So, that was her only source of entertainment, and she passed it down to me.
Oh,
so, my
sweet.
first inheritance of books were actually Young Romance comic books. So, it was written in the 1960s, and this is
And
female
takes place where?
in
England.
America, in America.
Where
So
else?
it's
West.
American pop culture, right? So that's
Western
their
world.
that's their only form of culture. American pop culture is their culture, right? So it's 1960s. It's just post-lib in America, and people are just getting freedom. Advertising and it's at its all-time high, and there are these young girls who are secretaries. and so it's between them and their bosses, them and their
Your
boyfriends.
mother was reading this in a village?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And
That's amazing.
yeah, and there was all of this like random day-to-day politics that girls, not politics, but like things that you would normally go through in
Yeah.
school, right? There'll always be like a fat girl, there'll always be a hot girl, and
just the dynamics
and
between
then
all these people.
between all of them, and they'll all have a crush on the same guy, and then the guy has to choose which one to go for. It was really beautifully written, and also very beautifully sort of, what's that thing called? It's put in blocks.
Yeah, just arranged.
Arranged. Thank you.
Okay.
Sure. Sharon, what are the romance novels that you read now that you are, older and wiser?
Yeah, maybe. So I love Anuja Chauhan. She's an Indian author, and she's written 3 books that I really love. One is The Zoya Factor, Battle for Bitora, and The Pricey Thakur Girls. And I love the fact that the heroines are all Indian, and they're very young, and they're all in their 20s, right? And all the heroines go through things that we would possibly go through as we still possibly go through
As young.
in our day-to-day love affairs. Love in the time of Tinder, guys. So it's essentially that.
The book I recently read, the latest romance novel was Love in the Time of Cholera. I only got to it now for some reason, but geez, that story made me sad.
Yeah. It's actually, I mean, yeah.
Love in the times of disease.
Like it
Love
wasn't
and
romantic. It wasn't for me. That wasn't romance, and that's not my idea of love.
No.
And it made me really sad. And I was like waiting for someone your whole life.
Yeah.
Do books
Again, the idea of somebody. It's the same theme. I'm really drawn to those themes of the like falling in the love of the
idea of someone and
idea
not-
of someone not actually being in love with that person.
Do you guys also read? Sorry, I'm taking a bit of a diversion. Do you also read novels that lead you somewhere to sadness and melancholy as like themes?
No.
Because a lot of them leave you feeling wanton in the end, right?
So I don't read romance per se. Like I've never read
Yeah.
a Nicholas Sparks book, and I've never read Nora Roberts, and I hate those books that are just cheesy hero, cheesy heroine. They
Yeah.
first hate each other, but then circumstance brings them together, and then they're forced to look at each other, and they realize that this man
Yeah.
is brooding and deep.
Yeah.
This girl has something other going for herself apart from her looks.
I'd rather watch romantic comedies.
Yeah, and then they will like stop talking to each other because there's a misunderstanding, and then eventually come to that like once you know the tropes, it gets very predictable. So I don't read romance novels. I read chick lit. A lot of my romance comes from chick lit, or I look for really well written one-off romances.
Yeah.
Like Laura Esquivel's like Water for Chocolate. I don't know if you guys have read that
No.
book. So there was this show called Margarita on Indian TV. You'll probably not know this. This was when I was growing up here with Milind Soman and
Correct. Yeah.
Rageshwari. So that was based on this book. It's about a Mexican family that doesn't allow the youngest daughter to get married, and when she falls in love with this man named Pedro, he ends up marrying her older sister instead. So it's about their love story, and it's magical realism, and it's the actual story with magical realism, and there are recipes in the middle of the book.
That's like
Yeah.
fried green tomatoes.
Yeah.
Fried green tomatoes.
Yeah.
They have the same recipes. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Julie and Julia.
That's also a
the
really
series,
famous
yeah.
romance novel, right?
Yeah.
Fried Green Tomatoes.
Yeah, loved that one.
And I also love John Green.
I've never.
I love him. You haven't read?
No.
You've read
John
Fault in Our
Green, yeah.
Stars?
I mean, I've watched the movie. I've heard so much about the
The
story.
book is great. I love it so
It's a great young adult author.
yeah.
His stuff
Have you
is
guys
really
watched
sweet.
movies and then been like, I need to read the book?
Yes.
Yeah.
That happens all the time. That happens with you?
That happened with my Time Traveler's Wife. I watched
Okay.
the movie
Ah.
and then I read the book afterwards.
Which
It was
What
one
about
was
Great
better?
Gatsby?
Wait. Time Traveler's Wife. Which one was
I liked
better?
them. To be honest, I liked them equally. I didn't find like I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it both times round.
What is it about?
It's about basically a husband who, like not a husband, but a guy who time travels and he can't control it, and he meets this woman, and the book starts with him meeting her in a bookshop, and
Yeah.
she recognizes him.
Yeah.
He has no idea who she is.
This sounds suspiciously like Bar Bar Dekho.
Well. And it's beautiful. It's just again like she can't be with her love, or he's not always there. I just that one
I feel like maybe we choose to all 3 books that have been just mentioned are doomed romances.
yeah.
All 4. Except for
On
Anuja
that
Chauhan.
note, goodbye.
Okay.
No.
Maybe we are drawn towards doomed
Yeah.
romances because all
That's
the
why
happy
I asked you
endings that were
guys
promised to
if
us.
you guys read romances that don't have happy endings
Yeah.
because they make you
Melancholic.
feeling
But that's,
wanton.
we didn't realize we were doing
But I didn't
that.
realize I was reading that book. I just ended up that
just
way.
too
Oh my
intuitive.
god.
Yes.
I'm learning so much about myself in this part.
Maybe you guys need to read some happy books for a change, like happy romances that actually end happily.
I'm going back
Like-
to Archie comics.
Like 50 Shades of Grey.
50 yeah.
Guys, should we play a game?
This, yeah. Ooh, okay.
Game.
Never ever have I.
Okay.
I know this sounds like she's very smoothly put it in, but we are actually at our clickbait round.
Yay! Clickbait round. Woo! You can hire me for all kinds of jingles. How does this work?
Okay.
So we have alcohol and we have romance novels. So what we could do is we could do romance novel confessions.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's like a game of never have I ever. If you have done it, then you have to drink.
Okay.
Okay. We can also do love confessions if you're
Okay.
feeling dangerous
Cool.
and we want the world to know. And just remember that your parents will probably watch this.
I feel like I haven't said, I haven't held back this whole
At
time
all,
anyway.
yeah,
So
So why don't we start with Sharon?
I don't think there is any mystery left in this anymore, but never have I ever read 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades Dark, and 50 Shades Free thrice.
each.
She said twice at first.
Yeah.
I became
And
dry.
seen both movies.
There's 2 movies? Okay. I really need to get up.
I'm gonna just drink this all.
Never ever have I tried to copy a scene from like a lovemaking scene from a book in my real life.
Go.
Never have I ever read Mills and Boon's novels only for their sex scenes.
Well, not more than both, but yes. Turn to the page.
I haven't read a single Mills and Boon's cover to cover.
What are you
Not one.
saying?
I've only read sex scenes in like 50 of them.
That's awesome.
Never have I ever copied cheesy lines from books and used them on my boyfriends.
I don't think I've
I
done
love that our husband's shooting this.
I could come up with my own cheesy lines. I'm
Hey guys, come on.
a writer.
Oh God, I don't know if I should say this one. There
Come
you go, your
on,
turn. Your
done.
turn.
Say-
your
Hey,
turn.
come on,
No.
do it.
Say it.
Say
No.
it. Say it, say it.
No, carry on, your turn. I have nothing left. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Never ever.
Never have I ever masturbated to Anais Nin.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Not an ethnin, but erotica.
Hey, all girls do it.
Girls do it, so do boys.
We do it.
Yeah.
Now you have to say.
Oh God.
We can talk about love life. You don't have doesn't have to be
Oh.
about books. Come on, can
I don't know. I really can't think.
Mm,
Never ever have I
you should do never have I ever written a romance novel, but you have.
Oh yeah.
And then drink.
Never ever have I
Yeah.
written a teenage romance novel.
Ooh.
You guys have?
No, but I just drank for no reason.
Guys, you guys are not playing the game anymore.
We should do this again. I don't know why I drank. I just drank.
I've also been drinking all
Never ever have I written a teenage romance novel based on my own life. All right, all right. It's not a thing people do. Got it.
Sharon.
I don't know what I've not done. I pretty much said everything.
We've done
No,
every.
we should do one. Let's think of fun books.
Never ever have I.
Never have I ever hidden a smuggled romance
Oh,
novel.
never have I ever copied a poem from a book and given it to my boyfriend and be like, I wrote it and plagiarized it. Because love.
What we're blaming it on?
Yeah, love makes you do
Not just a
plagiarism.
lack of morality.
Love makes you plagiarize, is what we're taking from this.
Oh,
tip.
never have I ever written Harry Boy's fan fiction.
Written.
Ooh.
Wow,
Why would
you've
you be
written
ashamed of
it.
that?
I just love fan fiction.
Where is
It was
this
like-
written? Where are
And we
these
had come up
words?
with a poster also for the movie based on that. It was me and my friends. And in the movie, Shah Rukh Khan was Joe Hardy and Salman Khan was Frank. It's a
Oh
long
God.
story.
God.
It was Bollywoodized. Guys, I have nothing left.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Okay.
Yeah. yeah.
Never ever has this podcast made me want to go home and
What? Cry?
and cry and realize that I have nobody.
Let's down this, huh?
I was finished long ago. I was just sipping air for the last 3 questions. Yay! By the way,
survived romance,
Can I
guys.
just read something? It says
Yes.
guest briefing document. Every time we ask a question, answer while adding question to answer.
Yes.
We did not do this.
I have no idea what it
Yeah.
means. Be mindful of time, hence ramble less. Blah, 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 blah. Do it less. Let's not talk
over each other.
Let's not talk to each other.
Talk over
Yeah.
It's a bad idea.
Let's not talk over
Yeah,
each other.
Yeah,
really,
it shouldn't be
really
talking over each other over.
Look into camera less unless addressing audience.
Can we stop
And
now?
lastly, do not forget end slate.
Let's do end
End
slate.
Bye.
No.
Oh,
Thanks, Kenise, for joining us
Thank
for this
you for having
amazing
me, guys.
Denise.
You
podcast
guys
in the
brought-
month of love.
you brought out a
Love.
lot of anger and
Ah,
pain
it's
I've
okay.
been dealing with.
Yeah, your therapist is on us this time.
Yeah,
okay?
this time, yeah.
Who'd I pay the 4,000 rupees to? I'm kidding.
If you like what we're doing,
Yes.
please subscribe to our channel.
Comment.
Yeah, please tell us if you'd like us to bring someone, and we'll do our best to bring that person.
Any themes that you guys would like us to talk about? Any authors you would like us to talk about? We'll talk about them.
Or bring them on the show if you have any author
Yeah.
requests. We are
Yes,
open to them.
please do that.
So like it, comment, share this video, read books, guys.
Read books, guys. Please read books.
This is the
Like
next
not
book I'm
all
gonna
of them will
read.
make you smarter,
Yeah.
But
for example,
this one might.
but you'll have a lot of fun
Read books, yay! That smell
of dust.
of an old library.
Old books.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
yeah. No, no, no.